Your cup is a little bit warmer than before. Just put your hands at this distance from your nose and open your cup and smell from this distance. If you smell, if you can smell anything from this distance, that means that the fruitiness is quite intense. If you need to put your cup here at your chin, that means it is middle. Otherwise, you have to put your nose inside your cup if it is very, very mild. Are, first of all, a low acidity in terms of pH values. These characteristics are analyzed in the lab. If the acidity is under 0.8%, the oil can be called extra virgin. If the acidity is above 0.8%, the oil is virgin. Till 1% can be considered virgin, and then if the acidity is higher, then it is just olive oil. And there are also 3 organoleptic characteristics that you can smell and taste. And these are the fruitiness, you can smell, the bitterness and spiciness, you can taste. If one is missing, well, these 3 characteristics can be more or less intense, but they must be there. At least one note must be there of each all 3. If something is missing, the oil is declassified as virgin. The virgin oil is just a mistake. I mean, you can see it afterwards. Maybe there was a mistake in the production process, or the olives were not perfect, and it can be classified as extra virgin. This is what, yes?
So fruitiness, bitterness,
and spiciness. Yeah, and yes, you can see it at the very end. The production costs are the same, so the cost, the price of a virgin oil is not so different as the price of an extra virgin, but customers always will buy an extra virgin because it is the first one, the best product. So this is why you usually don't find a virgin olive oil in the market.
Think in other countries.
There are virgin. Yeah, virgin. You can find the virgin olive oil mixed maybe with other oils in vegetable oils, or they can, of course, sold to big restaurants to cook with it. It is a very good product, but it can be classified as extra virgin. And olive oil is the 3rd category. It is quite acid. Well, the acidity, as I told you, is quite high, so it wouldn't be eatable as it is. The industry can make it eatable through a chemical reaction. They don't use any solvents, but it is just a chemical reaction to make the acidity lower, so that it's become eatable, and it is mixed with, well, the flavor is refined by mixing it with better oils, for example, extra virgin or virgin oils. And this is what you find in industrial alimentary products as tuna, for example, or vegetable in glasses, for the most common products you find in the market. And it is very important to read a label, because in Italy and in Europe too, the producer must write on the label which type of oil he used for the product. So you can you can read on the label different types of oils. If, for example, virgin or extra virgin or just olive oil. And then at the very bottom there is the olio di sansa oil. It's the oil obtained from the waste part of the production process. And it is not eatable as it is. It is just a fat mass. It has nothing to do with oil or olive oil, and it is made eatable by using chemical solvents. Otherwise, you have to put your nose inside your pan if it is very, very mild. So these three steps are useful to test the intensity of the fruitiness. Fruity, it smells as a green olive, so quite herb, quite spicy also. And it is recommended for salads or bread, or to be consumed fresh, or for grilled meat or vegetables, but afterwards, just a little bit for flavor. And this is the only one that we don't make ourselves, because it is certified DOP Chianti Classico, and it is made in the Chianti Classico region. We are for a few kilometers outside the Chianti Classico region, as we have a big inquiry of also a Chianti Classico oil. We let it make by an oil mill near Siena, in the Chianti Classico region, for us, with a label Chianti Classico and our label. And it is also recommended for salads and bread to be consumed fresh. Yes, of course.
So if the olive is intense, of spice and
yeah.
you say for salad?
Yes, because if it is quite bitter and spicy, these two characteristics are a sign of a high concentration of antioxidants. So that means that it is the top of the top, and it would be a pity to use it for cooking, because when you heat oil, extra virgin olive oil, over 27 degrees, it is still healthy, the product is still healthy, but it loses its original properties.
270 or 27?
27 degrees.
Okay, above 27 it starts to lose its properties.
To lose its characteristics. So it would be a pity to use very, very good oil. Celsius, yes. 27 degrees Celsius. Yeah.
But our body is 70 degrees, so if you eat them, it's already
But you eat it and you absorb it.
Is there a difference between salads, fish, meats, for those cold uses and fresh uses?
Well, you have to consider how intense is the flavor of your meal. If you want to use olive oil, for example, for a very intense meat, maybe you need quite intense oil. Otherwise, if you use it, for example, on grilled wild pork meat, you don't feel the oil because it is very, very mild, and the flavor of the meat is more intense, stronger than the oil itself. Yeah, it is like wine. So you combine, for example, white wines with fish because they are more delicate than red wines. So it is quite similar. Aromas come from different ways. The soil, the plants growing around the olive groves, the climate, the weather, the temperature. So if you have plants around the olive groves that smell or taste like nut aromas, for example, or if there are also herbs growing around the plants, the tree, of course, takes its nutritions from the soil, both from the fruit itself through insects. There is a complex world. So then you have some flavored oils. They are also extra virgin, with the addition of extracts of different plants, for example, basil, lemon, truffle, white truffle, mushroom, and chili. And you have also vinegars, if you like vinegars. The classic Balsamico of Modena. This is a very young Balsamico. It is the original one, IGP Balsamico from Modena. So it is produced in the Modena region, but quite young, so quite intense. It is not so creamy and sweet as an old Balsamico. And these are two vinegars from Tuscany, from a red Chianti wine and from a white Valdichiana wine. Valdichiana is the region where the other oil mill is, near Arezzo. I'll bring you some bread and some appetizers so you can taste. Thank you very much for your visit. Have a good day and enjoy your holiday in Tuscany.
Vuoi vedere altri video come questo? Clicca sul pulsante iscriviti e sulla campanella delle notifiche per essere avvisato quando viene pubblicato un video, altrimenti potresti non vedere più la mia faccia. Vuoi vedere altri video come questo? Clicca sul pulsante iscriviti e sulla campanella delle notifiche per essere avvisato quando viene pubblicato un video, altrimenti potresti non vedere più la mia faccia.